That is all okay. Some of this stuff is just drama, but this particular situation is actually serious. And in my opinion, if you actually have a moral compass, you would just take accountability for this. So people.
That's what standing on business is. Clearly. And this was something I was thinking of in the last John. Brother, your channel was mogul mail. You want to have mogul moves, but you really can't stand on business? Of all things? Baffling. Just baffling. Y'all seeing this? This guy, he calls himself a mogul, but I don't see a lick of business stood on. Not one. Tough. Extremely tough. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Schlops. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you seen the other day, yeah, we had watched Tectone respond to Ludwig with the whole mango situation. Apparently, has like Asmongold is giving a conjecture on that. It's a whole lot of wild words because we already know how that John was getting down. So, of course, we're going to cover that boy. Yeah, there's some stuff with Ethan talking about De Lorenz. How fun. And then there's some more information about the one bull that was posting that John on Twitter about Emiru. That John was wild. Apparently, yeah, that fool, he's got quite the past. I ain't gonna lie. Actually, quite the current. G-boy. Yeah, it's crazy works we got going down. So, of course, we're going to have to get right into it. So, I ain't going to waste no more time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let's get right into it. You already know, gang. Shout out my glorious slup king. More Pegasus. We got the Ludwig situation just got worse. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video. Down in the description. First link. Sure to love. You already know we get down. And yo, y'all see this, John? What is we try to snipe me? It's never happening. Oh, we got it. And you already know what it is. Share the love. Other than that, let us take a look-see. You already know. And this fool, they got this full front and center stage right on the screen, huh? Just for us all to see. Lovely.
Welcome back to a series so smart, Harvard added it to the curriculum. In today's video, Ludwig is in massive trouble. Tectone
Big.
has just revealed some old tweets that absolutely expose Ludwig. Asmongold has responded. Lots of updates to the Emiru situation where people were harassing her for saying stealing content is wrong. One of those people has been exposed as a Hassan moderator.
A G-boy. What the Hold on, this the oh nah, this the other John. Gooning! Oh, never. You got a whole account on the X vids? Oh, never. Oh, wait, hold on. Nah, this just yo, 47. Bruh. Yo, pushing 50? Oh, no. Yeah, bruh. You on the same time as Mr. Clancy. It ain't looking too good, man.
And a degenerate freak. Bunch of more updates involving Ethan, Hassan, Taylor Lorenz, the hack journalist, and a
Told him.
lot more. Subscribe to join the greatest channel on planet Earth, maybe even Jupiter. I haven't asked the aliens. But let's begin with the king of all jellyfish, the king of all spineless creatures, Ludwig. So quick recap for the newcomers. Basically, if you didn't know, Mr. Jellyfish actually hosted an event called Mario Kart, and the whole
Yeah. A drinking event, oh boy. So we invited the alcoholic, nice.
whole concept was you get drunk and you play Mario Kart. Only problem is he invited one of his good friends, Mango, who is a known alcoholic.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
So what did good guy Ludwig do? He encouraged him to drink.
Mango just blew a .32!
Come on, man, you gotta show the .252, man. These is real accolades, bro. We gotta up those numbers. Yeah, I'm already pissed. Yeah, you already know the crash is coming.
Let's up those numbers!
.30.
Like, boy, you dumb. Yo. be having to save this John. Every time, like, because the whole John, obviously, in the drama sphere, oh my god, in the schlups, you already know a whole bunch of Johns is going around, everybody posting videos, so the situation is obviously something prominent's happening. So obviously you're seeing the clips repeatedly. I'm just like, bro, every time I'm failing to see what this nigga wasn't seeing in the moment on how this shit is so fucking bad, bro. Like, but yeah, it gets worse.
And above, this is where Mango was at. High risk of alcohol poisoning, coma, and death.
Is this event enabling him?
Yeah, we just gonna totally goalpost shift off of that. Man, he's a two-time champ though. But we're enabled. Bro, he's the two-time champ though.
He's the two-time champion. He's never lost.
I feel zero guilt. I don't feel.
Holy shit. That shit makes me want to crush the shit out of my mouse every time, bro. How do you feel? It's crazy. And like y'all seen some of the heads in the audience. Already know. Shout out the audience. Like y'all talking about this, the conjecture about this, John, bro. There is no way that this fool doesn't take blame. Now, if heads want to argue on percentages or whatever, like, yo, that's within them. I don't even give a fuck about that, to be real. Brother, you are taking some fucking accountability and guilt for this shit. Boy, what the fuck? Yo, there is no way.
Feel guilty at all. My dad had a serious problem with alcohol, and his rock bottom was death. He died at 43 years old, excuse me.
Mango went around humping pillows and then
Again, it's crazy that he acknowledges that. Someone in his family, indirect family, and lets this result.
and then he was like harassing a few girl streamers as well. It was really cringe. Ludwig banned him from future events. He lost his 11-year org. He lost his career. Basically,
Like,
life
look, are you seeing this? How is he still at the event?
ruined. Meanwhile, Ludwig here got off scot-free. Alrighty, so since then we have a
Not so Scotty. At least not on the on the tube side, not on the slop side.
lot of updates. It seems that a lot of people pointed out how bad what Ludwig did was, and the internet has absolutely
Torn this nigga a new fucking ass, and he deserves it.
turned on him. One of the people that called him out was streamer Tectone. In fact, he made another follow-up video which looks at some very damning information about Ludwig. Meanwhile, Ludwig has just been ignoring everything and playing League of Legends with CDawg VA. But he did happen to say this about Tectone. Ludwig throws shots at Tectone after Tectone made some videos about the Mango situation.
And it's showing so cringe. Like, yeah, see, now I'm like, bruv, you gonna be mad after this, John? Fuck you being mad, bro. Fuck you being petty. Son, you fucked up. Bro, you know what?
Enable game chat. It's actually one of my greatest pleasures that I get to die never having to speak to these people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's like a Tectone video. I can die never watching one.
So true.
It's a good life. It's a good life.
Oh, big poggers, boy. So impressive. Ooh. Yo, brother, let's talk about the event. Let's talk about the fucking event. Like, yo, I'm not trying to hear this shit.
That I get
sounds
to
like
have
a really
that.
healthy life.
It is. It is.
Right, so that was a pretty random comment until you realized that this was right after Tectone made his video calling out Ludwig. So instead of addressing any of the points he made or
I keep saying it. I'll always bring up Minecraft enchantment. No cap. Yo, I know XQC got a whole bunch of different Johns. Yo, and even, obviously, everyone, and even including me, has their discrepancies with XQC, especially on the tip of, back on the reaction. But anyway, sidebarring that, he was right. He was right on he was right on the view botting, John, but that's a basis. Everybody knows every big streamer is view botting it, John. Like that's a basis clear, John, now. But even on that factor, what he said, that will stay with me and I will always repeat it, bro. Don't attack me or don't attack like all these other heads, bruh. Attack the story. Attack the story though. Luddy, nah, forget a Tectone vid. What happened at the event though? I keep saying this, John, bruh. And I'm gonna keep stamping it in.
for taking any accountability for what he did to Mango. He just implied that, you know, Tectone is lame and nobody should watch him, I guess. And I just find it hilarious how he's saying, you know, I got a good life here while
I
playing
wonder where he would get that from. Nah, I'm just dick eating this side.
League of Legends, literally the most miserable gaming experience in existence. But okay, anyways, Tectone has responded with a new video clarifying some of his stances about the situation and going over Ludwig's old tweets.
A lot of you guys say Ludwig is not responsible for someone else's actions in his event. This is a good count.
He's not responsible for the actions, but he's responsible for enabling it, encouraging it, fucking celebrating that shit, not doing anything to quell it, like, or like what the fuck, like, yo, that's what I'm saying, like, yo, fine, if you want to say he's not responsible directly for the actions, the shit that Mango was doing with his body, sure. To say that, like, yo, he has no responsibility for the situations and shit happening is ridiculous. Like, that's insanity. Like, there's no way.
Counter argument that a lot of people say. Some people might say no, some people might say yes. Do you know who would disagree with that very take? Do you know who would disagree that you are not responsible for someone else's actions? Ludwig himself. And this is why we're talking.
Once more, and I was saying it in the vid too, like, yo, this is the argument I always bring up. Like, yo, gang, again, if you got 100,000 heads, bro, you look at these heads, tell them, yo, not to do some John, bro. Bad, don't do it. And some heads still do it. They're fans of you, but they still do it, bro. You're not responsible for these bulls. Like, bro, what you put out the message not to do this, bro. How are you gonna be responsible, bro? You directly told them not to do it. These niggas still did it. Fuck, I'm supposed to go there and personally stop these niggas? What the hell? Yo.
Talking about this here today. The only person responsible for someone's actions is the someone that did the action. If little Timmy sees a video of a guy eating a load of Takis and faking domestic violence and then eats a load of Takis and slaps his crush, Timmy is responsible, not the other guy. I just said your argument is weak. Fight someone else in the comments. How is it weak, bro? Nobody is responsible for what random idiots do but the idiot that did it. The fact that you seem to think that you have this much pull and control over randos that roll up to his stream says more about ego than anything else, to which Ludwig responded, I think there's a lot of good arguments for not having responsibility. I just specifically think mentioning a 1 in 100,000 extreme cases proof of why that should be the case is weak. Weak argument equals weak stance. It's not weak, it's true. You aren't responsible for what randoms do unless you specifically say, hey, go do unshit in my name.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, and it's not to call it the audience randoms, because we love the audience. It's always love, baby. But at the same time, if heads are going out doing some crazy Johnny, you directly told them, do not do this, yo, you're not responsible for these heads. But obviously, like the person is saying here, yo, if you were to go out and say this, John, yeah, nah, you are responsible. You're directly telling heads, yo. And they even go back in there, said, go back in there, John, and read it again. I ain't gonna lie. It's not a weak argument. It's true. You're responsible for what randoms do unless you specifically say, hey, go do some and shit in my name. And exactly to further that point, it's like, yo, are you about to go tell your audience to go call people certain things like a rapist, an abuser, all this different shit? Especially with no substantiated proof. Ooh, that's bad works. Yeah, you're probably not gonna do that. But yo, if you're telling heads, yeah, don't call people that, don't do this, don't do that, and some heads in the audience still go do that shit, you're not responsible for them niggas. What the fuck? You told them not to do it. Again.
Right, so just clarifying the context there, just so nobody thinks this is out of context. Basically, Willie Mac Show made this tweet, you are not responsible for your audience unless you directly tell them to do something. They are their own people.
Which is true.
If you have 100,000 viewers, statistically speaking, one of them is going to be unhinged.
Which is true. Again, like, yo, we just hit 10,000 the other day. Once more, I'll keep saying it. Shout out the audience. Stamp that in. But I know out of one of y'all probably are fucking crazy as hell. One of you gotta be. There's no way. So if again I tell y'all not to go do some bad shit and the one of y'all go do some bad shit, I'm not responsible for you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is the same thing in the same argument I was saying when we were covering the whole Pack God John. Yo, this is why I don't want a Discord and none of that shit. Why? Because, yo, you get a Discord, you need moderators. You responsible for them heads. Someone in the... So, you're responsible for everybody in a Discord or whatever. Especially if you're a prominent content creator in that jump, bro. Something bad happened. Whose name is fall back on? You. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not responsible but nobody but me. That's tough. Me, the boss, my little sis, and fan friends. But yeah, I'm only responsible for me. Shit like a Discord, all that shit, nah. That's why I tell heads to go spread love and positivity every time. You can't tell me I went to go tell you to go fucking hate on a nigga. This is why the whole fucking I always stamp it in the genuine criticism versus hate argument. I always say, yo, go give a nigga genuine criticism if they genuinely deserve it. But going to call a nigga a bitch, fuck you, a rapist, a Nazi, all that bullshit, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? We're fucking adults, at least most of us, and I ain't gonna lie. And if you're a jit watching this shit, bro, yo, it's time to really lock in. Like, go out and have your memories, say your fun shit, but like, we don't need to be online doing that crazy shit. This is another reason why Twitter's some bullshit, but that's a whole rant in itself. My fault. Let's get back to it.
And he was responding to something by iDubbbz. And Ludwig responds, the argument that statistically 1 out of 100,000 people will be unhinged, so you bear no responsibility on the other 99999 is incredibly weak. And then we had the series of tweets that Tectone read. Right, so just to clarify what is going on here, Ludwig is arguing with somebody, trying to assert that a streamer is partly responsible for the actions of their chat.
Yo, and another thing to that, this is like, and what the thing that Ludwig's trying to argue, this is like some parasocial shit. I'm not gonna lie. Again, like, yo, you could have a favorite content creator. This is another thing I stand by. You can have a favorite content creator, a favorite singer, favorite whatever person, right? You can have an idol, cool. But yo, what you need to look at is their success and accolades and build your own creative shit and innovative shit. I say it literally all the time. Off of that, you should not be on the parasocial shit. Yo, you're watching a motherfucker to entertain you, yo. This motherfucker, like, yo, let's keep it a buck. I do not know nobody. It's like, yeah, we cool. It's over the internet and shit. It's fire. Like, yo, I share it all the time. But yo, no one knows what I'm doing, not off a cam. And I want it to stay that way. Why? Because yo, heads have personal lives and shit. Yo, Luddy, you're fucking it up, my nigga. And this is you know what? I can't, bro. It's getting me even more fucking mad, bro.
Even though the chat is obviously different people. So I just find it interesting. Ludwig says, oh, Mango is a full-grown man. He should have known better. He is responsible for his own actions.
Yeah, that's true. Why the fuck did you... Oh my god, I can't even... It's getting me so pissed. But yeah, that is true. Why the fuck did you encourage him? Why were you celebrating this shit? You knew he was a fucking alcoholic. Like, my nigga... Nah, you're taking some blame for this shit. Not all, but you're taking some, my nigga. The fuck?
Meanwhile,
Like,
Ludwig also seems to think that other people do have a degree of accountability. And the thing is, I actually somewhat agree with Ludwig. Now, are you responsible for every person watching you? Of course not. Right now, there's like 500,000 people watching my videos every single day at this point, and I can't control that many people. So instead, I try to set some standards for my community. I always say never harass the people I talk about.
Exactly, just the shit I'm saying. Genuine criticism versus hate. Do not go hate any of these niggas. Especially the niggas like fucking Hassan, fucking the Orbit and shit, bro. What? You're just gonna stoop down to their fucking levels? That shit ain't happening, bro. Nah, but you can serve them out genuine criticism, but that hate shit is weird. Facts.
Always leave it to this comment section. And then I also try to embody the values I want you guys to have. Whenever I talk
Share the love, baby.
about someone, I try to provide evidence for all of my arguments, so you don't just randomly go and slander people like Hassan does. And if I ever make any mistakes, I will try and own up to it. And in that way, I take some level of
change in pattern of behavior. You seen the mistakes. You've obviously like felt remorseful, sorrowful about them, Johns. You're trying to become a better person, build off of them, Johns. Oh my god, this the shit I always talk about. Bro, I love seeing it. Hold on.
responsibility, unlike, you know, people like Hassan who lets his chat spam hearts for a literal shooter who
I mean, in the words of Hassan, he was genuine in his actions.
murders people. And he can obviously permaban them, but he chooses not to because that shows what he believes in. So Tectone continues his argument.
Ludwig, you have actively fought people who said that you aren't responsible for someone else's actions. You believe that you are responsible for someone else's actions. By the way, this was in regards to chat policing. This was in place for community policing, saying that a streamer is in control of their chat and a streamer is in control of their community, and they should dictate what that chat and community should do. So if you believe a streamer is in charge of their chat, randoms on the internet, why the do you think you're not responsible for taking care of one of your best friends in a weakened state around alcohol that you know is his vice, a suffering alcoholic?
Yeah, he was cooking in the vid yesterday, and he's still cooking now.
Like in a public, on display format in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Oh my god, I can feel the frustration come.
Cause yo, cause it's so fucking obvious how stupid this shit is. Like that's just what it is. Let's keep it a buck. This nigga Luddy, he's bitching out, he's fucking roaching out, bruh. Like he blatantly did a fucking bad and shelved off all the blame. Like, no nigga, come here. You wanted the clout and shit. You wanna throw these events, so nigga is front and center stage. Like, bro, what? Nah, I'm feeling that, bro.
Coming from him here, because it is just insane that these guys were supposedly like super close friends, his ride or die. That is how Ludwig would refer to him. And with friends like Ludwig, who honestly needs enemies?
You don't need any. They right there.
Bro is so spineless, he immediately threw Mango under the bus,
Bro.
did not accept any accountability in what he did. You could have literally just said, okay, what Mango did was wrong, but also what I did was disgusting. I should not have...
Just like, bro, and I said it too, like, yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, Letty. You could have easily took accountability, dropped an apology, you would have still got backlash. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't even know if I would have fully accepted it. But it's like, yo, that would have been way better on the optics level, bruh. You tried to shelve out directly. Oh my God. You thought that was gonna work. Now you getting hit from all angles. What are we doing? Oh my God. Aren't you niggas the clout niggas? It makes no sense to me. Like, wouldn't you niggas know the PR the best? Clearly fucking not. Whatever, bro. Whatever, I don't give a fuck.
Invited an alcoholic to a drinking party. I should not have encouraged him to get more and more drunk on camera for the sake of views or entertainment for my stream. I should not have celebrated him literally drinking himself to the point of poisoning himself. But instead, what did Ludwig do? He wants to save his PR. Everything is
Not shit. He didn't do shit.
about maintaining his audience. Oh, I'm such a good guy. I'm trying to mathematically craft the most inoffensive take possible.
Mathematically find a way to suck Hassan's cock.
Is literally how Hasan describes him, by the way. And he's not wrong about that one. Ludwig tries to appeal to the max amount of people possible so he can get the max amount of viewers and the max amount of people don't hate him and watch his content. Well,
Don't know how that shit's going right now.
sucks for him, but he couldn't hide his true self forever, and this
Seems like it.
drama just brought it out. And while the chat argument is definitely a little bit different and there's a lot of nuance to it, in this case, it definitely applies. Ludwig is
Yo, the chat, I feel like for the chat argument, if you go, like, not to the degrees of, like, Ian, bro, where you gotta sit here and do this, like, every 5 seconds, start crying. But, yo, if you're really on your P's, making sure John is moderating and you're putting out good energy, bro, and you still got some fucking crazy heads, I'm sorry, bro, you not responsible for these niggas. Like, bro, if you're putting out good vibes, if you're telling heads, don't do this weird shit, don't harass people, you're moderating your chat, you're keeping that stamped, and there's still some bulls like this, what more can you do? It's like, that's the question. What more? Maybe timestamp this right here. It's like 21. What more can what more can the creator do or streamer do in that case? If they're keeping it peas, keeping a moderating a chat to the best degree they can, and they putting out good vibes, and they're still weird bulls, bruh. What more can you do? It's like, bro, you not responsible for them weird bulls. Y'all let me know.
is absolutely in part responsible for what happened to Mango that night. And people brought this up in the comments as well, the fact that if a bar owner like overserves a guy drinking alcohol, they can be held like legally liable. If a bar overserves a customer, the bar can face several legal and financial consequences. This may include fines, loss of liquor license, and civil lawsuits from—
But that's the thing, this is some like streamer event and it's run by an idiot, so like this it's just like
individuals harmed by an—
this makes sense. Like, I see if you go to, like, you know what I'm saying, one of your like local like bars or whatever, you know what I mean, but this a streamer, John. Did they have like licenses or whatever? I don't even know. It doesn't even have common sense, as we can see.
intoxicated patron. In some cases, bar employees or owners could even face criminal charges. So obviously, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know the legal details, but it seems like Ludwig could have possibly been held legally liable because he's the guy who hosted the event. There's tons of clips of him saying, let's get those numbers up, which is—
Bro, yo, I need y'all to understand, or better yet, maybe y'all understand. I need Luddy to understand. He'll never live this clip down. Never. He's never living this down. Like, I need y'all to understand, like, this boy gonna be floating, bruh. Like, I'm just waiting for him to start claiming this bull. There's no way. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I just need to know how he's going to. How, bro, you're cooked, bro. You're done. This clip will be floating for a minute, gang. And it's tough! That really is.
It's like so horrible, man. Anyways, after this, Tectone calls him out saying that this isn't just petty drama.
Ludwig, if you had a fucking spine, you would understand that you f***ed up bringing Mango into that situation. You need to wake the f*** up.
Wake up, bloody.
Because if you are going to say that a streamer is in charge of their chat, yes, the streamer host should be fucking taking care of the people in their community.
Stand.
This isn't drama, Ludwig. This is you putting streamers' lives at risk for content. He blacked the f*** out. Even his tweets show he has no idea what the f*** happened. He doesn't even remember the night's event. He doesn't even remember doing anything. He was that f***ed up, and you encouraged that. Now, some people are saying that he got to a .37 later in the party. I cannot verify that.
Okay, so again, I have no idea who actually said that, who
I'm
messaged.
about to say, yeah, no, that can't be verified. But even to that regard, that doesn't even matter because he still definitely got to a .32, and that's 4 times it, so it ain't looking too hot either.
him privately or whatever. So I'm just gonna ignore that because, you know, .32 is already bad enough.
Exactly, oh man, we're not too far off. Like,
It doesn't change the fact that the levels of alcohol were already way too high. And I think most people
just like, nah, I'm not even going back, but you can see. Yeah, I think it was a little too much.
understand that this is way beyond drama. This is not something which you can just ignore, which is Ludwig's go-to strategy, by the way. Now, if you guys have been following the series, the last time I called out Ludwig, he was defending iDubbbz and Anissa for essentially taking 34% of the profits of the Creator Clash charity event. And essentially, people were calling out iDubbbz and Anissa for taking money from charity. And I did my best to give him complete grace regarding the situation. I said that it's just a bad take. And, you know, I memed on him.
I mean, yeah, no, it definitely was, clearly. Duh. Like, yeah, you know where that money could have went? Yoko and Soy Dubs? We're not done with y'all either. But anyway, you know where that money could have went? To charity. Anyway, moving on.
I called him a Hassan Glazer, which he is. But anyways, if you remember, Ludwig actually responded to me, completely brushing off the situation. A chatter asked him about me, and he said, I don't care about the Mr. Beast guy or the More Pegasus guy or whatever. And he basically said that he stays away from the drama frogs. Of course he is.
Well, the drama frogs, oh, they're not staying away from you, and definitely not after this.
Above it now, right? Now that he's quit his Mogul Mail channel because he literally refused to criticize Hassan under any circumstances. And if he dared to
The ultimate chill.
start that channel back, everybody would be in the comments saying, why aren't you covering Hassan?
That's
And you
so
know,
crazy. Like, you legitimately deleted a whole video, came out live saying that John was because of a sponsorship. Like, boy, fuck out of here, bro. You're sucking this nigga's cock on a casual.
that is all okay. Some of this stuff is just drama, but this particular situation is actually serious. And in my opinion, if you actually have a moral compass, you would just take accountability for this. So people
That's what standing on business is. Clearly. And this was something I was thinking of in the last John. Brother, your channel was Mogul Mail. You want to have mogul moves. But you really can't stand on business? Of all things? Baffling. Just baffling. Y'all seeing this? This guy, he calls himself a mogul, but I don't see a lick of business stood on. Not one. Tough. Extremely tough.
people just know you aren't a complete scumbag. People are literally asking for the bare minimum.
And it's like, dude, I literally feel like I'm talking to a child right now. Like, I hate how in big 2025, you're 29 years old. We're pretty much the same age. I'm
say not pushing 30 is 30.
31.
Oh, okay. Well, then Ludwig is just forgiven. He's not 32, guys. He didn't learn empathy yet. It's time to forgive him, guys. Then Tectone talks about how Ludwig was fully aware of what Mango's doing, and he shows clips to back it up.
Maybe you just didn't see, and this is why you're ragging this way after the fact. Oh, let's watch this clip real quick.
Karaoke?
We're doing it here.
Here?
Well, apparently everyone's just trying to run it here because we got drinks and it's easy to set up.
I'm down. Hi, Mango.
I hate this job.
His eyes are glazed over. His speech is slurred. He's in an environment where his shirts are off because you thought of a great idea that it should be shirts versus skins.
You know what? I'm so glad Techie said that. And again, because, yo, we had watched this whole response yesterday. But daily schlups, you already know. We see clips all the time, just like I do. Anyway, back to John. This was something I was really thinking about. Luddy, you're really a fucking moron. Yo, let me tell you, bro. You thought to distinguish the teams in the environment in your event that the best way to do that was shirts and skins when the girly pops are around? Nigga, are you a fucking idiot? Like, yo, holy shit. This nigga's like fucking beyond stupid. Brother, what part of like, yeah, man, you shouldn't create any type of uncomfortable environment are you not fucking computing? You're actually a moron. You know what? It's already fucking bad enough. It is.
What are you pulling her?
He's immediately trying to touch women.
Don't beat her ass.
You guys are amazing.
I won't let him beat you up.
You push him away.
Thank you, Lud.
He comes closer.
Thank you for having me.
Hey.
What?
Yeah, I'm just on fire, my nigga. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to say it. No cap. Shout out to Love of Babes. That's a John we're stamping on. But my nigga, again, you're fucking scaring the Huz! Luddy, you have to fucking do something, my nigga. You at some point have to try. It's like, yo, why? Why am I even begging, bro? I know the end result. You didn't do shit. Again, you stood on no business.
Boink, boink, boink.
You know he's being weird.
Right, so we literally see that Mango is trying to touch up on some girls, and Ludwig is fully aware of this. You know, he is.
Look at this nigga. Why the fuck did you choose shirts for? He's so fucking stupid.
Purposely like pushing him away. So he's fully conscious. He knows exactly what's happening here. He knows Mango is in the wrong here. And instead of trying to help his friend, despite seeing all of this, he continues to encourage him to drink. I mean, come on. There's literally no excuse for this.
I got second in the.
It's right in front of you. You know he.
Like quite like this is like an unskippable, bro. It's like you are forced into this dialogue tree. Like you now have to have this interaction. It's like when the characters from Fallout like magnet you into a conversation. It's like, dog, you're going to do something and you still did nothing. Oh my god. Yo, this will forever be getting me tight, bro. Like, it doesn't even make sense. How do you just stand? Yo. This cloud shit. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. This cloud shit is evil. This cloud shit is evil. I keep trying to tell niggas.
He's being weird.
What the hell is that?
Absolutely die.
Right?
Borderlands spawns are actually good.
He's still being fucking weird.
It was fun. I was loving it.
Yo,
I love Borderlands 4.
How the fuck is this
This
real?
was the best day ever.
You push him away
This
again.
cannot be real. I can't even believe it. It just keeps coming back to me that he again, he comes out and says he feels no guilt. But look at your face during this, John. And he feels no guilt. Bro, this is bullshit. Like, yo.
You then try to block him off from Extra Emily.
She only watches that shit once a month.
You know very well that he is completely far gone. You know he was being weird. You chose to keep him on the stream because he's the two-time champion. You need him for content. You need him for views. You need him to make this.
Yo, when Techie started going in like this, bro, I was like, oh yeah, nah, this finna be the intro clip. I was like, oh nah, this the intro. Yeah, I was like, oh nah, he started cooking. I was like, never, wait.
That he is completely far gone. You know he was being weird. You chose to keep him on the stream because he's the two-time champion. You need him for content. You need him for views. You need him to make this event epic.
Ain't no party like a Luddy party. No, but for real, that shit is so weird and creepy.
Why the Yo, I'm sorry, I just need to keep bringing it up. I know whose idea was. Who thought it was a good idea to do shirts and skins? This is so fucking stupid. Like, yo, y'all don't understand, bruh. Luddy, bruh. Luddy, you turning 30, I don't know when. At 30, shirts and skins, that was the best way to distinguish. Nigga, you're doing fucking Mario. Why couldn't niggas get different color hats or some shit? Are you a fucking idiot? Yes. Oh my god. It's so stupid. It's yo, this is bro. Luddy, the optics, the PR, bro. The PR, bro. Let's keep it a buck here. When it's bad situations that be involving the lover, babe, shit goes bad. My nigga, how the fuck are you not? I'm still baffled.
And again, absolutely nobody is justifying what Mango did. Obviously, being drunk is never an excuse to do something like that. It's just the fact that Ludwig is perfectly aware it's wrong, and he's aware enough to even control the situation, but he's still so desperate to
fucking spineless. He won't take no goddamn accountability for this shit, even though the fucking accountability is on his face during the shit. Like,
make the event work, so desperate to use this guy, his best friend, for content, desperate for the clout and views of it, that he cheers his friend on. Ludwig sort of knew this was going to happen. He did not know that he's going to touch up on any girls or whatever, but he knew his friend would get drunk. That is literally why he invited him to the event, because he knows this guy's going to cause a bunch of chaos, and, you know, it's going to be entertaining for the stream. You're telling me Mr. Let's Up Those Numbers guy didn't know?
oh, this clip is never going away.
And as pointed out before, the fact that Ludwig can actually be compared to Johann Liebert from Monster, the most unhinged psychopath manipulator to ever exist, the guy who convinced an alcoholic to take another drink and convinced him to neck himself by jumping off a rooftop. I mean, Tecton also made this tweet where he just photoshopped Ludwig.
Oh my god, no. No, they should have used the one pic where... Nah, bro, I'm finding that pic, bro, because I used it for a thumbnail. Hold on, they should have found the one pic where his hair is actually blonde, because that's actually hilarious. Yo, what? Yo, this Joe went out? Hold on, yo. Okay, trying to do me dirt. Hold on, are we connecting back? I don't know. Yo, this be happening all the time. Sloppiest content creator of all time. You ever know? Sloppy! Anyway, okay, wait. Now this flick. Yeah, this flick. Alright, hold on. Wait. Yeah, they should have used this gem. They should have used this jump for sure. Y'all see? Hold up. Nah, this would have made way more sense. Oh, nah, this is diabolical. Wait, hold on. Wait, we need the actual flick. Oh, never, bro. You're done for. Luddy. Hold on, let me put him over here. Luddy. Brother. Stupid actions, extremely stupid consequences.
The guy who can jumping off Johann handing the guy a drink. Then he talks about how Ludwig refused to take even the lightest bit of hit to his reputation.
You couldn't even take a little bit of bad PR to
Not easy.
ease it up on him even a little bit. You said, nah, f him. It's all his fault. I can't believe he did that. You said, oh man, disgusting. I don't condone that. Oh, pathetic. Not me. You couldn't have said, man, I feel horrible.
I wonder who ran the event. Yo, man, they should have really handled their shit. Funny enough, huh?
Mango was my friend. I knew he was struggling with alcoholism, but I invited him anyways. I was warned, I didn't listen. People warned me again, I didn't listen. I fed into his weakness, I fed into his vices, and he f***ed up, and I hate the fact that I put him in that position. You didn't say that. You couldn't
Not at all.
take any heat off of that. You let him fry and die by himself, and now his life is over. And I mean this genuinely, Ludwig. You completely butt Mango's entire life.
You know the best part about—
See, and that's what I was saying, like in one of the other vids. It's like on a content tip, like on that type of John, like obviously with C9 his gaming aura, like yeah, that John is done. But his like life as an overall is not done. He was saying he's gonna spend more time with his son, he's gonna spend more time with his family. Obviously he's gonna be rehabilitating from alcoholism and all that type of jazz. So his life in the future he can get better. But the content shit, yeah, that's cookies, regardless of, like, you know what I'm saying, shelving off the blame, because both of them are taking blame, obviously, for this. But one actually took the responsibility and dropped his apology, being Mango, on Twitter. And one didn't! So,
about this, everyone kind of knew this is exactly who Ludwig was.
Yep. Unfortunately, and I tried to shelve out for you. I really did. I tried to keep the Hassan bias aside, and it was slipping and teetering, because I just have to bring it up, because yo, that was some bullshit. But yeah, after this, nah, Luddy, you're fucking cooked, my nigga. We'll be seeing you later.
Everybody had this suspicion where Ludwig will do anything to save his own reputation, and it doesn't matter who he hurts in the process.
Damn. Was this... Nah, let me not even go there.
I mean, you'd posted this YouTube comment of the day from my channel, and the top comment on my video, Ludwig the type of guy to hide his zombie bite in the apocalypse.
Oh, nah, bruh. This shit is diabolical on a whole nother level, bro. On some Left 4 Dead shit.
And you know, it's a meme comment, but if you think about it, it's kind of true. Bro will do anything to save his own ass. And what do you do in this situation? It is him.
Yeah, but that's not, like, that's dumb in that scenario, though. At least the way I'm thinking of it, because eventually you're gonna fucking turn regardless. Like, niggas are gonna notice, and then, oh, fuck, if this nigga's turning, hey, man, yo, this nigga gonna be a zombie. Are we all going? So it's like, regardless of that factor, bro, it's the more noble thing to be like, alright, bro, fuck, they got me. I'm done. Like, but bro, let's not start a fucking war in the comment section over that too. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The fucking morality cost. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. Let's get back to the genuine criticism of a dumbass. Like, bro,
him sacrificing his own friends to survive. The fact that this comment fits is actually crazy. What the heck? The zombie that bit him? Oh my god, what the XQC, bro. He's the type of guy who would know
Mr. Minecraft enchantment language.
how to cure the zombie infection, but won't say so because Hassan said on stream that the world deserves an apocalypse.
It's sad that it's so true.
Actually true. Hassan owns you, little bro. So let's check out Asmongold's response. Apparently, he has his own separate beef with
The Roach King.
Ludwig. Because if you remember, Ludwig and his chat absolutely hate Asmongold and constantly glaze Hassan. I'm not entirely sure why. It's probably because
this is the common process. I mean, like, well, Ludwig's fans are fans of Ludwig. They're sucking his dick. Ludwig sucking Hassan's dick. So therefore, Hassan no like Asmongold. Asmongold live rent free in Hassan's mind. So his chat, therefore Ludwig chat, therefore well Ludwig, and then his chat no like Asmongold. I think that's easy math. I think we might have got that one. Nah, it really came after shit.
you know, he hangs out with Hassan, probably agrees with some portion of his politics. Hopefully not the terrorist propaganda, but who
Yeah, we're gonna really hope on that one.
knows at this point. Considering his girlfriend hosts a podcast with him and was there during the Hezbollah clip.
I don't want to do it. Because this is what I was thinking about earlier. I don't want to do it. Man, nah. Do we take the cancellation to the chin? It wouldn't even get me canceled. But y'all know how I always say, like, yo, I feel like QT knew something. I wonder if this was it. This whole situation going now, this might have been it. That's not getting me canceled, right? Nah, fuck it, I'll take it to the chin. But this might have been what she knew. I don't know.
Clip as well.
But I just don't respect people's morals. Like Ludwig goes and pulls up my chat to try to make me look bad. You're getting this brought up because you trying to play games on me. You trying to make me look.
Oh no. He said, yo, your chat, them niggas wasn't feeling me. So let me go ahead and return the energy, alright? So, right? No. Oh my god, he's fucking cooked, bro. This nigga Asmongold casually averaging 1 million views a vid. Bro is done. Bro. Oh my god, bruh. How is he getting... I still don't understand, bruh. This, yo, his YouTube... That's why I said if he started streaming on YouTube, it would be insane. But yeah, Luddy, bruh. The views is looking crazy on this one. I think everyone gonna see that bullshit. Damn. I would have just took the accountability.
Look bad. We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, mango is like an alcoholic.
Even Ray immediately knows this is a little bit not great.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was saying. When she had directly said, isn't this event enabling him? This is when you know, oh yeah, nah, Lud's fucked. It's like, bro, she says it directly to your face. Directly, oh my, like it can't. Bro.
Great.
Gotta do PB! That's dangerous! Let's up those numbers!
No, still, again, shout out Doug because he dead was keeping it peas in there. Like, yo, this is still bad. This is bad. Like,
I better not even for a fucking second hear anything about my chat. Oh
no, the Roach King has evolved. Yeah, nah, Luddy, nigga, it's done. Like dead ass, bruh. Dead ass. Like you thought you weren't covering drama before, brother. You quite literally can't do anything ever again. Like if you do anything bad in any medium, this shit's getting brought up immediately. It's like, damn, bro, that sucks.
My chat said something
All you
bad.
had to do was not do the dumb shit. All you had to do was be the nigga who was running the event and actually keeping the event peas, like, you know, it would normally fucking go in any scenario. But nah, apparently not in this one.
Bad.
Wait, hold up. Black female protagonists. Let's check Asmon's chat real quick. Halo DEI. DEI trailer. Oh, it's a DEI game. If you didn't notice, that woman, you heard me say woman, was black. So that is woke and not a game I'll play.
So you trying to make me look bad because of my chat, but you don't want to look bad.
Whoa, I didn't even know Luddy ever said that shit. What the fuck? Nigga, don't do this, bro.
Because of your friend
I'm no longer inviting Mango to Mogul Moo's event.
that you told to drink alcohol.
Directly cheering on when he hit a .25, then .32, then was saying to get up the numbers. What the fuck? Like, bro.
At your party, you knew he was blood alcohol poisoning level drunk, and you were gassing him up. But the
This nigga is so fucked.
moment that I watch a trailer and I don't say a single thing, you're trying to farm hate on me. I wonder which one is worse. Oh, my chat said something bad. Fix your friends. Then maybe we can talk about my chat.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucking cookies, bro. Niggas don't understand.
Ludwig is such a pathetic worm, bro.
Spineless. Spineless. Yeah, nigga, you're a rat. Nah, real shit. Like, it's still baffling to me.
The funny thing is, he's actually acting exactly like Hassan here. I mean, isn't that like a move that Hassan would do? Oh, let's check Asmongold's chat real quick. He probably doesn't like the black...
That's what I was saying. That's why I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I ain't never seen this shit from Lud, bro. I'm like, huh? I'm like, bro, this the type of timing? I'm like, bro, whatever, bro. Niggas can suck whoever shit they want to, bro. All I'm gonna tell you is...
woman in the video game. You know, because he's probably just racist and sexist or something. That's the implication, by the way. That's the quiet part that is not being explicitly said. I don't know. It's just such a cringe low blow to take. And you just know these people are massive hypocrites. Here he is crying about Asmon's chat, but then again, he's not responsible for hosting the event and encouraging his friend to drink himself to a poisonous level. Newsflash, one of those things is about 100 times worse
And I think I know which one.
than cringing at a dumb video game.
I think Ludwig is a fucking liar. I think he's a fucking snake. And I think he would throw anybody under the bus to avoid a hate threat of his own.
Ludwig tries too hard to appeal to people, I agree. I'm not going to go as hard as Tectone, but I think that he tries too hard to appeal to people and it makes him feel inauthentic. I think that's where a lot of the negativity and hostility towards Ludwig comes from. I like Ludwig. I think he's smart.
Yeah, that's the problem. He's a little bit too smart. And people are starting to see through it. No amount of Hassan...
It's like, nah. Well, then if you can see through that shit, then it isn't smart. Because if it was smart, you wouldn't be able to. Like, it's like...
glazing is going to fix this. Your Lord and Savior is not going to help you out.
This nigga need to fix his own shit, bro. This nigga boxed in right now him damn self, bro. He got a debate on whose shit he wants to fund, how he's gonna do that shit, if he's gonna do it under the table or take the fucking heat. Like, bro, nah.
My genuine advice to him is just take accountability. You effed up really bad. Just own it. Apologize, especially to Mango, and then move on. Obviously, you can't change the past now, but you can make it a little bit better by showing you're not a heartless freak and you actually care about the situation. Ludwig has picked a side. Let's see how it works out for him.
Ludwig has picked a side. Literally stamped in.
Never be on the Hassan side of things.
It's crazy, bro. Damn. Like, that shit really does suck, bro. That shit really does suck. Like, not even on some parasocial shit. It's gonna sound parasocial either fucking way, but that does suck, my nigga. Hey, bro. Yeah, that's what it is for the nigga, bro. We gonna see, well, after this, we really gotta see what the fuck, where you gonna be going, but, let's see how that Hassan shit, that being around that orbit works out for the nigga. Actually, we should ask what's going on in it right now.
things, you are gonna get cooked every single time. This perfectly encapsulates Ludwig. He's perfectly fine with something, then sees that it's unpopular on the internet and completely changes his opinion. Oh my god, this is like perfect, actually. Am I being called out for this? Okay, no, I don't support it anymore, guys. Ludwig needs permission from his wife's boyfriend, Hassan.
His wife's boyfriend. Oh no.
Before taking accountability. Oh my god, are we gonna turn him into another ID?
Oh, I'm gonna say no. He's gonna be another Ian? No. Is everyone just gonna get the Ian treatment? Damn. Yo.
Dubs here. Anyways, moving on to the Emiru situation. So basically, last time we talked about this, Emiru was being harassed by a bunch of Redditors and Twitter people for
It's snark niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You already know. It's a casual, bro. They talk about everybody, bro. They even be talking about irrelevant niggas like me. Shit's crazy.
saying that stealing content is wrong, and she essentially supported Ethan's side of the lawsuit. So obviously, a bunch of Hassan supporters came out of nowhere and started calling her vile
The G-boys.
things. Well, turns out the guy who called her out was a Hasan moderator who was a complete degenerate freak. Wow, what a surprise. The insane person who called out Emiru after she briefly mentioned Ethan Klein's lawsuit is a Hassan Piker Twitch and Discord moderator.
Hassan. Bro, you know what's so funny? I be talking about the hierarchy. Let me go ahead and put my good treat down. Chill, not too much on me. You know. Y'all know Trilly. Big back, big body. Anyway. You got your golden boy up top, Hassan, the Orbiter's G-boys. I don't even know where this fool is. He's like between Orbiter and G-boy, because he's a mod. So he's like, because G-boys are like heads, you know what I'm saying? Like in the chat, like all these type of bulls that be on his jump. And the Orbiters, obviously, they got more connections, because like some of these heads meet him in real life, all this type jazz. But bro, this fool is like a Discord mod. But anyway, sidebarring all that, brother, Hassan, these your niggas? These your niggas? Slandering heads? Saying that Emberoo's just fucking around with rapists and shit? No proof of this? No evs? Yeah, bro, you might want to fire these niggas. Get rid of these niggas. Oh! You fucking can't. This is your whole goddamn audience. The fucking echo chamber you built. Brick by brick. Stupid ass. Like, bro, the fuck? Yeah.
So here we got this person called Gorby Chav who says, woman who hangs out with every grapist she meets, I think Israelis are fine. By the way, she never mentioned Israel. And
At all.
here we have his Discord account, and here we got Twitch mod for Hassan Diddy Piker. You cannot make cinema this good. Now, apparently this guy sent this message. Attention, if you're protesting in LA today, please stop by the Kobe and Gigi mural and make sure it's still ruined. Bro, what did...
Yeah, this shit just made me mad as fuck. Hey, this shit just made me mad as shit. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? What the like, bro, this shit, oh my fucking god, this shit just got me fucking sent, bro. Holy fuck. What does doing this shit do for the fucking cause? Nigga, answer the... Yo, you fucking G-boys. Yo, you are some of the dumbest niggas on the fucking planet. Like, it is unbelievable, bro. Like, you niggas quite lit. I don't know what the fuck is in Hassan's fucking semen or some shit, but the way you suck that nigga off, bro, that stupid juice is fucking going crazy, bro. Nigga, word, bro? Just the shit niggas on? Bro, Kobe and his daughter, bro? What the fuck, bro? Bro, what the fuck? Nah. Bro, this is a child, bro. Say you even want to do this shit on Kobe, which is fucked up. You should never do this shit, bro. But to Gigi? A child? Are you niggas for real? Yeah, nah. Fuck off. This is what I'm saying. You want to... Bro. Hold on this right now. Nigga, Luddy. These are the niggas in Hassan's audience. This is the nigga whose dick you want to suck? It's so fucking crazy to me, bro. That shit is it, bro. You niggas lame as shit. Keep sucking on Hassan's dick. Go ahead. Let's see where that shit gets you niggas in life. Let's see.
Kobe do to you? Absolute unhinged psycho.
I'm sorry, that was a real crash. I don't give a fuck though, bro. One of my favorite things, Trilly's passions, is fucking hoops. Talk about this shit all the time, bro.
Pats, how is this helping your cause at all? Right, so
it's fucking not. And oh my god, that's what I'm saying. Niggas just want to go around and do dumb shit, bro. Niggas on a power trip, bro. You niggas need to calm the fuck down, bro. Niggas like y'all aren't shit, bro. Real fuck, bro. Oh my god, bro. Holy fuck.
Called him out and he responded, Asmon killed his mom.
Where do these niggas be? Bro, I be seeing it all the time by myself. Trilly's not shit. Trilly a dumbass, all this jump, bro. And I like, yo, it's all jokes, but it's really on the tip of just self-awareness. Like, yo, like, just doing my jump, just some bull in the world. Like, yeah, where do these niggas be feeling the ego, the narcissism? I don't know where these niggas are getting it from, and it's all behind the internet. These niggas are all behind screens, bro. These niggas in real life are nothing, nobodies. That's why I will keep calling you niggas G-boys and sucking dick, bro. Y'all niggas aren't shit in real life. I know for a fact. Fuck off. Like, yo.
By buying her cigarettes and surrounding her with filth. So again, just doubling down and slandering someone again. I mean, I can't expect much from a literal Hassan moderator, but come on.
Heated,
so let's check out Asmon's response.
What is this here? Oh, I saw this. So...
I felt that sigh on an ethereal level. Holy shit.
There's an individual. This person has decided to go out, say that Imru hangs out with every rapist that she meets, and to say that Israelis are fine. This had nothing to do with Israelis. It had to do with React content. And this person is making all of this up and farming hate on someone who doesn't even know what the fuck a Zionist is. This person is advocating not only for vandalism as a baseline, but on one of the most iconic basketball players.
Bro, these niggas are so fucking lame, bro. These niggas are incredibly fucking lame, bro. What is it? What does this shit gain you niggas? What does it gain, bro? Like, real shit. Like, what is positive about this? What? Yo, God damn it, bro. Like, fuck, bro. I know y'all niggas see me fucking sound and shit, like, bro, that's like, I guess fucking cope on my coping mechanism or the fuck, but like, yo, that just fucking starts my, I just can't even believe how bullshit this is. Fucking G-boys. You niggas suck dick for a living. I don't give a fuck.
This is the person right here. This is the kind of loser, repulsive, oh, Asmongold killed his mother by buying her cigarettes. Guys, again, I don't care about this. This is just simply him talking shit, advocating for vandalism, and defacing Kobe's mural with his daughter. Both of them tragically died in a helicopter accident. And
R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi.
He did this just a few days ago, and this is one of Hassan's moderators.
And it gets even worse than that, guys. I'm not joking. He locked his account after people found out he had
Yeah, I bet he fucking did, loser ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here, boy.
several profiles.
Dead pussy as fuck. You ain't gonna see you niggas later, bro. These niggas, this I just came up and say these niggas so big and bad on the internet. Then once niggas really find out what it is, once niggas really see what your bitch ass is on, yeah, get the fuck out. You niggas are again not shit. And neither is Hassan, your god zaddy king, sucking his dick on a constant for free. Yo, at least the orbiters might be making some cheese. I mean, not shit now, they're getting their ass sued. But you niggas are sucking dick for fucking free 99. It's insane to me, bruh. God damn, boy, we gonna see your ass later.
On corn sites with his full name and everything.
Oh my god. So you're telling me the guy who was harassing Emiru is a terminal gooner? Bro, literal 47-year-old gooner.
Niggas out here pushing 50. I'm sorry, boy. I was laughing at you dumbass niggas, boy. This is exactly what the fuck y'all niggas get. Karma's a bitch, ain't it?
31,000 prawn videos? How do you even do that? That level of terminal gooning is crazy. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, you cannot even make a TV series this good. Not even Netflix, Disney, or Amazon, or whatever could live up to this.
Not to the incredible slope.
Level of entertainment, bro. It is so perfect. Average Hassan fan. And don't worry, it gets worse.
So,
Oh, it always does.
if Hassan is wondering why nobody wants to support him and his community,
This is exactly fucking why. Again, Hassan, I'm going to ask you one more time. Better yet, I forgot we have to go full government. Mr. Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, baby oil, forensics, or it didn't happen, Piker. Are these your niggas? Are these your niggas? Because if they are, this is exactly why your dumbass gets backlash, besides you just being a fucking idiot. Like, bro, this is why. This is why you're a force for good, nigga. No, you're not, and neither is your niggas. The fuck? Like, that shit is so crazy, boy. We're seeing your ass later. I can't believe niggas are so fucking psyoped. Like, they're really sitting here thinking shit like this is good. In what way? Again, I'll ask too, how does this support the cause and or make the cause look in a better light? Explain to me that. This shit in no way. Bro.
because your community is full of a bunch of weird fucking freaks. When
Directly.
it's one of your moderators, and this is a person that's representing your community, and they're doing this, they're leading hate raids on other partnered streamers based off of a just completely, totally baseless fucking lie, advocating for vandalism. I don't know who this guy is. The more that we find out, the worse it gets. It says, I'd low-key go in heat and start leaking juice from my gaped hole in cage. You were in class and you
What the fuck, nigga?
see this would be your reaction? Isn't it? Wait, so this guy's going and making sexual comments about high schoolers, and this is the person that is farming hate on Emiru and telling everybody that I killed my mom, and is a moderator for Hassan.
I'll ask one more goddamn time. Hassan, are these your niggas?
Remember when Hassan was baby raging over XQC and your chats being unmoderated? Yep, that's right.
Whenever your chat was calling me out, bringing my name up for no fucking reason, or just allowing that shit to run rampant in your chat, and I thought that was fucked up.
Well, the word.
Hey, brother. Look what the fuck runs rampant in your community. Shut the fuck up. God damn.
Worst part is that the real abuse on his community comes from his moderators themselves.
Okay, so this guy is thirsting over high schoolers? How is it that the Hassan supporters are some of the most degenerate freaks in existence? How does the profile match up every...
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm just sitting here so fucking pissed. I'm just like, bro, this shit is so insane to me, bro. How the fuck is this nigga relevant? Why the fuck does this nigga have clout? Why are any niggas listening to this nigga at all? Like, it baffles me, bro. And these fucking G-boys, I promise, bro, they're probably gonna be so fucking mad this video. I don't give a fuck. You niggas could keep sucking dick in my fucking comments. I swear to God, bro. That shit, yo, you know what? Fuck even joking around with you niggas. Fuck the entertainment, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Thanks for the engagement, my nigga.
single time. I mean, it just can't be a coincidence anymore. There has to be something in the blood of every Hassan supporter that turns them into freaks. Also, I just find it so interesting that they randomly bring up Israel-Palestine when Emiru didn't even mention that at all.
In no regard. Like, literally, like, just nothing. She said nothing about it at all. But of course, these motherfuckers want to use the conflict as a shield.
She was literally talking about the lawsuit, which is to do with copyright. But of course, they have to insert their own politics into the situation. And keep in mind, that tweet got 75,000 likes on Twitter. Now, I don't know if it's been botted or anything like that, but the amount of idiots on that website is genuinely shocking.
That's why I keep telling you. But it's in general for me. I'm not on no social that isn't YouTube, bro. But I'm trying to tell heads, bro. I'm never posting on Twitter. I don't ever want to fucking go on that app, and the only times I do is to look at like 2 clips. I'm getting the fuck off that joint, bro. Hell nah. Hell nah. Niggas be on this shit every day, as we can fucking see. Hell no. I don't know how they're doing it.
The amount of idiots that follow Hamas, Diddy, Piker, and his cronies. This is basically their go-to strategy. They will just brand anybody they disagree with a Zionist or an Israel supporter, and that will basically radicalize their community against them. So then he talks about why it's so important to actually talk about this stuff.
These people will stop doing this the moment that they feel like this type of like behavior is unpopular. And as soon as people...
It's unpopular, right? Oh, fuck. I guess... And there should be no... Why the fuck am I even trying... You know what? We have to keep it objective. there are people that are feeling this rhetoric. They're feeling the Hasan rhetoric and all that shit. And I'll tell you, it is becoming very, very unpopular. As the bleed, I like to call it the Law of Sadi equation for, you know what I'm saying, the heads that don't be watching the Huns videos. Shout out to Girly Pops, you know what I'm saying, love the babes in the audience. But like, yeah, in that equation, there's the 50%, the 25-25, and like 25 is like heads making content, covering the situation. 50% is like the certain creators' audience, or just heads that are oblivious to it, and the other 25 are heads that don't give a fuck. The bleed is happening so bad for Hasan and the Orbiters. Like, this shit is coming in crazy, bruh. This shit is already just not like unacceptable. Hell nah. It's not popular. This shit not cool. Not koosh. None of that shit.
People don't have a reward structure around it, it immediately evaporates. And that's the reason why I talk about it so much, is to make sure that it doesn't happen. And they're too far gone. No,
that's
you.
Like, I'll always be here to condemn that shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't know if I'll be the only nigga. I will be always saying that this shit like this is fucking terrible and bad, and you niggas are weirdos.
Really be surprised at how fast people reacclimate whenever they realize they're not getting validation. And it's an insult to all mentally ill people that are like me. You're right. Yeah, that's true. 1 million views on that. Who the fuck is this person? It's just a random retard that makes up lies. And this is the reason why, again, you should never engage.
No. He's not a random. Or, well, he is. No. He's a Hasan mod. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that gives him quite the notoriety. So one more time I'll ask. Hasan, are these your niggas? Like, bro, fuck out of here.
Any of these people on the substance of what they're saying, because they're just manipulative liars that don't care about anything other than destroying people's reputation in order to push their worldview. There's no reason to try to stay above the board with these people. There's no reason to try to explain things to them. They're just parasites, and they should be treated like it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why these videos we make are so important, because Hasan and friends and fans go around constantly harassing and slandering people left and right
on a constant basis every goddamn day, as we can see.
And suppose you are a random person, you are not in the drama, and you just see this on Twitter, on your feed. You would automatically think Emiru is some random political person who is a staunch Israel supporter, friends with rapists, like just the most...
And we all know, or at least the heads with the context know, that adds a load of fucking barnacles and bullshit. Yeah, these fuckers are lying. Like, yo, so yeah, this is why you need heads to come condemn him. And then Hasan will get up on this bitch. And I don't participate in these petty dramas and all that shit. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, bro, who the fuck do you think is believing that besides your G-boys, my nigga? Like, bro, these are your niggas. Your orbiters, your fucking dick suckers, all doing this shit, my nigga. Clean this shit up. Holy fuck, my nigga. You are dead ass one of the biggest piece of shit on the internet, like, ever, bro. It is crazy, my nigga.
Unhinged stuff. It's just so unhinged, the sort of community that Hasan cultivates. And the fact that that guy is in a position of power in Hasan's community and is actually like his Discord and Twitch.
It's just fucking unhinged. It's just crazy. Like, what the fuck? You letting a nigga like that control who the fuck can talk in your community and not? Are you a fucking moron?
Twitch mod? It just...
Yes.
Shows what kind of a community he's cultivated. That guy is gonna be the guy policing your speech, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's the bull that's banning people in your chat or not? Like, dude, are you a fuck?
That guy's supposed to maintain order in his community. No wonder you got people spamming hearts for literal shooters. So here's what people are saying. 47 gay gooners Hasan mod checks out. Asmon, judge me.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. This is an insult to 47-year-old gay gooners, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't think they would be sucking Hasan's cock this hard.
By the people who hate me. I thought he'd be an immature 17-year-old, not a grown-ass man pushing 50. Hasan about to wipe his Discord server logs for the 5th time this month.
This is why I was talking about it earlier. Fuck a Discord, bro. That shit is dead. I'm not gonna lie. Again, it's always shout out to the community. It's love, but nah, niggas just don't know how to act. Let's keep it a buck. Like, some heads in the audience just really don't know how to act. And whenever you congregate these type of heads, bad shit always ensues. Best to stay clear of that bullshittery.
Oh yeah, if you're new to the series, that's a thing that Hasan does a lot. He'll basically keep wiping his Discord because it has the most incriminating shit on him. Last activity 2 days ago. Hating and goading. Oh yes, I just live that classic lifestyle. You know, I hate that I goon. I hate that I goon. 30k prawn videos on one side is wild. We also have this clip of Hasan once again crying about Asmongold.
I think it started when he played Twitcher terrorist after he came back from his ban and leaned heavily on deplatforming terrorist supporters because you made him look very bad in that debate and forced him to apologize, which angered his fan base.
God damn, that shit wasn't even fucking English, yo. Let me read that shit so it's actually goddamn, like, legible. I think it started when he played Twitcher terrorist after he came back from his ban and leaned heavily on deplatforming terrorist supporters because you made him look very bad in that debate and forced him to apologize, which angered his fan base. Well, first of all, yeah, no, he fucking didn't. Yo, it took Hasan dead ass, like a whole ass, like 20 minutes because Ethan had to ask him 10 times to answer one singular fucking question. Like, bruh, this shit was, oh my god, like, yo, that is actual just bullshittery, bruh. But let's keep going.
Yeah, that could be it. I think him playing Twitcher terrorist was definitely a turning point for me, especially because he was leaning heavily on aligning with Destiny and Dan Stalkman,
That is just not true.
Destiny and Dan Stalkman, when in fact he knew how much they fucking stalk my ass, and has even in private correspondence told me that he could not believe how much they fucking stalk my ass.
Yeah, this guy just lies as easily.
Private correspondence? What the fuck, you got insiders or some shit? Hey yo, drop them messages, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Aren't you the forensics or it didn't happen, nigga? Drop the proof.
He breeds. I would not trust a word he says. I mean, it's crazy you call everybody stalkers when the people you hang around are the most insane freaks imaginable.
Directly.
Your literal Discord mod is a terminal gooner who's thirsting after high schoolers and is basically slandering everybody left and right, but I assume you're okay with that considering you do the same. And can we just remember, Hasan literally called Ethan a stalker, like a mentally ill stalker, for defending his own copyright and just suing Hasan Orbiter. Based on copyright law, nothing to do with stalking. Like, you just cannot be serious, bro. And oh my god, bro, this guy's just so obsessed with Asmongold. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, bro, Asmongold is rent-free in that nigga's mind, bro. That's old, bro. I'm telling you, this nigga has 3 things on his mind: Ethan, fucking Asmongold, and Destiny. Like, nigga, come on.
And Destiny. Apparently, Destiny's taking a little,
like, bro,
little bit of a backseat, but he's come up again. Anyways, let's move on to Ethan.
Yo, shout out to Heads. I watched Pope Diorio. EHD. Oh, like, bro.
Klein. Ethan Klein's latest Instagram stories take aim at Taylor Lorenz, calls her a total hack, implies she simps for Hasan.
Because she does.
People want the public and these artists to have more positive sentiment towards the Israeli military forces.
I don't think anyone wants positive sentiment. I don't know why you twisted it around.
I was about to say, who the fuck is saying that? Please, who is saying what?
Saying we don't want anyone to call for the death of anyone. I mean,
Okay,
if you are advocating against...
Here's the other thing with Hassan. He's unreasonably good looking and like...
Why the fuck does that matter when you're supposed to be watching him for his political commentary? Okay.
Cool and dressing.
Why does that matter? Again, political commentary.
Is cool.
Tell me
political commentary
about
but
it.
Do you know what I mean? Like Hassan would be an influencer no matter what he was saying.
Political commentary.
So Ethan responds, Taylor
And no the fuck you wouldn't.
Lorenz is a total hack lol. This is her trademark move. Act obtuse when people accurately describe her views and outright lie and strawman your position to make it seem indefensible. Dude, Taylor is such a pathetic flippin' loser.
We're still worrying about her listening to anything she said. Like, bruh, didn't yo, Ethan tell her to apologize, she did it and then retracted it. Like, no one cares about her, bro. Like, obviously, bro, we know what the type of timing she's on. She was the same lady, bro, that I always be saying that was trying to imply that like Ethan killed Shredder. Like, bro, we gonna see you later, bro.
Female gooner, Hasan simp, literally will do anything for him, defend any crazy position, and it is completely pathetic. People are defending like death chants, man. When you say something like death to America, don't be surprised when people aren't your side. Is it so shocking that the regular person doesn't want people to die on any side? They just don't want...
That's what I'm saying. Like, and this is what I always say about all this stuff, like, especially like within regards to, oh my god, why is Truly giving his political opinions? Yeah, hell no, it stays the same every time. Especially in regards to like the conflict things and such like that. All I want to see is Heads not get separated from any families, lose any family members, you know what I'm saying? Obviously not see Heads die, things and such like that. And overall just hope things go through like diplomacy. So yo, it could be done in the books and not on the fields. And then again, that's how people lose their lives and lose their families. Like, bro, that's bad works. But apparently, no. If you don't exactly choose a side, you fucking centrist, you fucking fence it. Like, bro, my nigga, Keep that rhetoric for your niggas. Clearly, you're in the echo chamber. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Civilian casualties? Why can't you ever have the slightest bit of nuance in any situation? You have to take it so extreme. And this is pretty much like the average Hassan supporter's view. After this, Ethan went out calling out a celebrity photographer for sending unhinged messages to Harley. So here we got this guy. This dude left a comment on Harley Play's page saying that he wishes H-man, finish the job. Your photographer is a Nazi. Morons like you are why people start to understand why the Austrian painter did what he did. He should have finished the job with your bloodline.
What the fuck?
Lol. Yes, these are the people calling other people Nazis. It is, dude, what kind of a Uno reverse have we stumbled into? Absolutely insanity. And there is just no defense for this, by the way. He is openly calling for them to finish the job. That is absolutely crazy. You're calling for the death of a whole group of people. That is just not allowed. At Seth Rogen, this is your photographer. So apparently he got dropped by his running group. We're recently made aware of the offensive comments. We want to be clear. We condemn it. This is after Ethan exposed him. Do your friends know that you're a Nazi? Ethan thanks these people for dropping him. Appreciate their thoughtful message. He also
Cause that's some weird shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? That's why I'm reading that shit. I'm like, huh?
So responding to this whole situation, basically these people were saying globalize the Antifada, get the list and round up the, I guess Jews. Hassan saying it's a joke. Hassan has never seen anti-Semitism he couldn't defend. Now click this video or you are transported into a zombie apocalypse and your
Can't
only
stand any
friend
of these
is
fools,
Ludwig.
bro.
You're
I swear.
cooked, pal. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, gang. Shout out my glorious slup king. Every time he cooks, more Pegasus. That was the Ludwig situation just got worse. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG original video, down in the description, first link, sure to love it. The Slup King, more Pegasus. But yeah, final opinions and conjecture. I'm just pissed on all fronts. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This shit is all so dumb. Hassan with his fucking G boys, these fucking losers, they're putting out shit and wanting to go fuck up Kobe and Gigi's mural, doing weird shit with Emiru. Fuck these niggas. They have always been on some weird shit, as we can see from the goddamn snarks and shit. Luddy, you're a fucking idiot. You're a goddamn rat. Nigga, like, let's keep it a buck here, my nigga. You're not gonna take accountability. You feel no fucking guilt. So yeah, nigga, I'm not surprised. on the same type of timing as Hassan, but no shit, you're sucking his dick. It's like, damn, bro. That's what it is, bro. This the culture? Nah. If this the culture, fuck this culture, bro. I'm here to condemn this shit. Shit ain't cool. Hell no. Other than that, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Should I love the more Pegasus once more. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.